please put your hands together for our speaker and host today. Here's Christine!
Oh my God, isn't she Brian? We have been having so much fun. Now, seriously, Jackie is absolutely amazing. Jackie is my co-host of the You Deserve It Woman show, and she and I have been having so much fun together. So please give Jackie a round of applause for all of her hard work. So, ladies, I'm very happy that you're here today, and I am inspired to share with you part of my journey and also part of the things that I teach other people. I hope you can appreciate that I've been a little busy getting this fabulous show together. Are you all having fun?
Yeah.
Our vendors are very amazing. So, you know, as we all do, we juggle. How many of you juggle too many things and drop a couple balls? Okay, so I actually didn't get this memorized. So if you will engage with me to read a little bit of this, and then I'll come back to you. Are you okay with that? Excellent. So, get off your broom. You're missing your party. That's what this is all about. How many of you are riding your broom through your days? A little angry, a little ticked off. My father used to say you got a bit of a chip on your shoulder, okay? Yeah, you got one hand up. I'm sure you're all could put your hand up. We go through life a little angry, right? We hold back. We do things because we're supposed to do them, right? That's what society says we're supposed to do. Well, I'm not a very good mother if I don't do that. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to put my children first, right? And we go through through life angry. Who else is on your broom with you? Is your mother-in-law on your broom? No. Is your mother on your broom? How about your judgmental girlfriend? Right? We got a lot of people on our broom. Nobody is invited to get on your broom with you unless you invite them. Ladies, it's all about you. Do you see this beautiful painting up here by my girlfriend, Denise May? This is my motto. It is all about me. It's all about me. Because if I'm happy, guess what? I show up happy. And if Mama ain't happy, we all know it, right? If I go through life and I'm angry or I have a chip on my shoulder, I'm going to bring that to you. And I'm going to impact you. I believe in energy. I believe that I have an energy, and I share that energy with you. And you have an energy, and you share it with me. Well, if we show up with that chip on our shoulder, we keep riding this freaking broom, guess what we bring to the party, right? I can tell you, confidentially, when I got here this morning at 7 o'clock, things weren't really organized. Things weren't really pretty. I'm a little happy. But guess what? When it was time to step up and do what needed to be done and have fun, it was over. We moved on, didn't we, Jackie? It was time to move on. Expectations of society and those around us leave us feeling empty and frustrated. How many of you can relate to feeling frustrated? I gotta do this for this one. I gotta do this for that one. You know, I gotta show up, that damn boss. It drives me insane, right? That girl, I always had the woman who was the angry one in the office. Wherever I worked, there was like a beeline to me every single time. Like, what's up with that? I got it all the time. But you know what? I decided that I was going to change my story. I wasn't going to walk around with the chip on my shoulder. I was the only one that could change it. And if you think that somebody is going to ride in and change your life and make you happy, you are living a Hollywood illusion, because it does not happen, okay? We all think, when I get married, I'll be happy. When I get divorced, I'll be really happy. When I have a child, I'll be happy. When the child finally walks, I'll be happy. When they finally sit still, I'll be happy. When they go to school, I'll be happy. When they finish school, I'll be happy. When they're in university, I'll be happy. When they finish university, when they get married, I'll be happy. When they have children, I'll be happy. When he gets off his lazy butt and finally does those things like that, I'll be happy. No, you won't. Choose now. Choose to be happy now. If you are going into relationships, whether it's with a partner, whether it's with a coworker, whether it's with a boss, and you expect them to make you happy, you're not doing them any service. Because you know what? They're going to let you down every time. Every time. It's not their job. Guess whose job it is? It's your job, right? I decided a long time ago to change my story. I don't know what your story is, but here was my story. I have an ex-husband who just pisses me off. And I would tell anybody that would listen about my ex-husband. But guess what? I changed my story. I don't talk about him anymore. Pardon?
Was he your ex at the time, or?
No.
But he still pissed you off.
But I'm not going into that. I'm not talking about him. Because it's all about me. I changed my story. I don't talk about him anymore. I talk about what I choose. I talk about the things that I want to bring joy into my life. You have the power to change your life. It's not easy. It's not easy. Girlfriend calls you up, so how's that idiot ex-husband of yours? And you know you just want to spit it out of your mouth.
For 4 hours.
Everything's good. How are things in your world? It took a long time for me to change my story, but I'm so grateful that I did. Because I chose to step into my future. I chose to step into my joy. Everything you are doing right now, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now, the people that you're thinking about, what you choose to do when you walk out there, what you choose to do when you leave, what you choose to do when you wake up tomorrow morning, everything is creating how your life is going to be. You have the power to change your experience, but you've got to choose. Each and every one of us has to make a conscious decision. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people say to me, oh my God, Christine, you're always so happy right now. I'm a little parched. You're always so happy. You're always so positive. Trust me, this doesn't wake up like this. There are many men. My mother is in the crowd and she's laughing at it. I just love it. She could probably tell you lots of stories. Many mornings I'll wake up and I'll be like, what are we going to do today? Damn it, house. And I'll wake up. The other day, I had one of those mornings when I woke up like that. And I went, okay, I got to change this. Because I choose to be happy. So I went for a walk and I had a little conversation with myself. I said, okay, you need to get your out of your and stop this. Because what you're putting out there, Christine, you know you're attracting to you. You have to decide differently. And I says, okay. So it's not that it just flows out of you. You have to consistently, repeatedly, consciously make a different choice. And you have the ability to do that. But you have to start deciding now. You know, we have 60,000 thoughts a day. And 80% of those thoughts are the same thoughts you had yesterday. Ex-husband drives me nuts. Ex-husband drives me nuts. Ex-husband drives me nuts. Right? It becomes such a habit. It's like brushing your teeth. How many people in the room can brush their teeth without thinking about it? You don't even think about it, right? You just brush your teeth. Have you ever gone through your day and went, did I brush my teeth today? Because it's been such a habit, you unconsciously are doing these things. The same thing happens with your thoughts. They become these habits that just keep playing out in your mind. And we need to be choosing differently. And when you choose differently, you begin to make a different outcome in your life. The question is, do you want to be happy? Do you want to be happy? And if you're going to say yes, then you have to start making different choices. You know, the big thing that I'm really learning is I have the power, and I decide. I decide what my life is going to be like, and I decide how I'm going to show up. And that is something that each and every one of us should be doing and can be doing. Do you know that women have a higher heart attack rate than men now in the world? More women eat unhealthy. More women carry anger and resentment around. A lot of us getting sick it starts with our thoughts. It starts with what we choose. And we can make such a profound difference in the world when we decide to make a profound difference in our own lives. When you say, it's all about me, then you say, you know what, sister? I'd really love to go out for dinner with you, but tonight I've chosen to just spend some quiet time with me. I would really love to go to a party, but today, it's all about me. I'm going to stay home. Jackie says, did you want to stay home tonight and watch a movie together? No, actually, I'm deciding to go out dancing because it's all about me. You know, my daughter says to me, love my daughter. She's being her beautiful teenage self. Okay, just read these. She stretches me, she challenges me, and lots of times she says, I want this. Then you should have it, and I hope you get it. And I honor you, and I honor your ability to get it. But that doesn't work for me. Now, I don't say, forget it, and do that, because then how am I going to impact her and teach her? We all have the power. You know, we've got so many things are going on in the world, and not great things, right? There's a lot of sad things going on in the world. There's a lot of people in need in the world. There's a lot of tragedy in the world. And I definitely believe in being of service to other people. But if you show up in service resentful and angry, you're really not making the difference that we women can be making. When you decide to be happy and choose the things because it gives you joy, then you make the difference. You make the difference in your own life. You get a little lighter in your step, ladies. You got a little wiggle going on. You impact the people around you. You bring joy into the world, and that's the power that we women have, is we can truly make an impact in the world when we are happy first. We have to show up happy. Take care of your life. Take care of your joys. Follow your passions. Find your passions. You know, if you're not turned on about something in your life, start looking. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 88. If something makes you happy, or if you are desiring for more things to make you happy, start today. Start today. How many people in here know Louise Hay? Louise Hay. She's an inspirational, motivational, phenomenal. I don't know how many titles you could give her, Carol. What else would you say? She's just an amazing woman. At 50 years old, Louise Hay started Hay House, which is a publishing house. And they have amazing spiritual, motivational speakers that write and talk, and they travel the world. She started that at 50 years old. Well, guess what? I'm going to be 50 this year, and you know what I'm calling it? The second act. It's the second act. Because I just feel like, okay, I just kind of took the training wheels off. Now I'm really going to go. I'm really going to enjoy my life. And you know what? If you're in a relationship, or you have children that drive you crazy, or you have things in your life that don't give you joy, I encourage you to go outside. Go for a walk. Find a tulip to look at. Find a tree to touch. Turn on some music and have some joy of your own, in your own life. Things are going to happen in your life that are not going to make you happy. Things are going to happen that are going to make you angry and frustrated. And sometimes you want to maybe choke a few people. But I'm telling you that if you stop and breathe, did a few of those this morning. You stop and breathe, and you say, okay, I choose differently. I want to have flowers in my life. I want to have joy in my life. I want to do the things that give me passion. I want to do the things that can make a difference in the world. And you know what? If you don't like me, I'm okay with that. I bless you and I release you. I bless you. And you know what? People are going to judge you. Do it anyways. There are people that aren't going to like you. That's okay. Do it anyways. If it gives you passion, it really is none of your business what anybody else thinks of you. Have you ever heard that before? First time I heard it, I thought, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But it is absolutely profound. It's none of your business. Allow them to be a joy. Allow them to do the things that give them joy. Can you imagine? What do we have, 500 women in this hall today, right here today? Can you imagine if all of us choose tomorrow to show up wherever we go, even if it's just with our puppy at home, if we showed up happier? Do you know the impact that we can make in the world around us? It's profound. It truly is profound. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to, if all you leave today and you think about what I said was, I'm going to just find something that makes me happy. I'm just going to go do something silly. I like to do things that make people laugh. I have fun. It gives me joy. I don't do it so you'll laugh. I do it because it makes me happy. If you just chose tomorrow to go out and do something that makes you happy, I am telling you, you will impact the world, and you probably will never know. My mother used to say this all the time. You'll never know what's happened to somebody else. You won't know how you've impacted other people. You just won't. It doesn't matter, right? Have you everybody heard of random act of kindness?
Yeah.
Okay? Think of it like that. Now, it doesn't count if you tell somebody you did it, right? Just keep it to yourself. No, you've made a difference in the world, and if you believe in energy and you believe in karma and the law of attraction, you will attract more joy to you. If you go through your life being angry, if you come home and you kick the dog and you scream at the kids and you ignore the husband, you'll get more of that tomorrow. Look forward to it. Look forward to it. It'll come again. You can make a difference. What would it be like in your life if you chose tomorrow to just be happy, no matter what happened? Oh, there's a lot of traffic today. I guess everybody's going in the same direction as me. Oh, those people must have had a hard time at home last night. I'm just going to send them some love over there. I'm just going to send them some love over there, the people I work with, right? Oh, this cashier at the desk, she's a little slow. Maybe it was busier before I got here. You can choose. You can choose to look at it differently. How many of us want to be happier? Who wants to be happier in their life? Here's the question. Are you going to choose to be? I decide. And the question is, are you going to be saying, I decide, or I follow? I'm going to follow the crowd because it's easier, or I decide. I encourage each and every one of you to begin to choose to say, I decide. The world has so many wonderful things in them. When I birthed this idea 2 years ago to do this show, people looked at me and said, you're nuts. You're nuts. Are you crazy? I said, no. You know what? The You Deserve It show is all about teaching primarily women, and I have male clients as well, but it's primarily teaching women that they deserve to follow their heart's desires, that they deserve to be pampered, that they deserve to giggle and laugh and be silly and wear pretty shoes and wear a pretty dress and get flowers. They deserve it. And so many of us are going through life saying, I don't have time. I don't have time because I have to take care of everybody else. I don't have the money because I got to pay for everything else. I never have what I want in my life. And we're sad, and we're angry, and we're depressed. There's more drugs going on in the world. People are taking more medication, right? Whether it's through pills or through alcohol or through drugs than ever before. And ladies, we can start to make that change right now. That's why this You Deserve It show was brought together. So you will take some time for yourself to have some fun. But whether we put this show on every year or every week, each moment you can decide to be happy. You can decide to make a difference in your life. Don't worry if you make a difference in somebody else's, but I know for a fact that if your energy is different, you will make a difference. They won't know why. They may walk away from you and go, I'm feeling a little better. They may think it's something that they did. It was the pill that they took. But honestly, it's the energy that you bring to the world. How many people here are going to say, I decide? I decide. That's fantastic. So before we conclude, and this is probably a little faster than you anticipated me speaking, I'm known to be a bit of a talker, so I can talk for a long, long time if anybody has any questions. But I want to read something that is in my living room, and many of my clients and family that are here will know this. And I read this all the time, and I really believe this to be true. When you come to the edge of all the light you have known and are about to step out into the darkness, faith is knowing one of two things will happen. There will be something to stand on, or you will learn how to fly. Have faith. You decided to come into this time, into these bodies, into this energy. You decided to make a difference in the world. You chose to come. Now you can choose to be happy. You don't have to be angry anymore. You don't have to give away all your power. You can start taking some of that back.